Hey everyone, welcome back with Beano Mac. Today it's time to rank my top 15 specials from WWF No Mercy. Since No Mercy is my favorite game, it also gets 5 extra entries just like my WrestleMania 2000 video. Let's go wild. Starting off the list, I decided to go with the Clothesline from Hell. It's a massive lariat that is by far one of the absolute strongest in the game. The only downside is that Bradshaw doesn't have a proper running one that looks as devastating. I don't know, it just feels right to include this one on the list. Number 14 goes to the Catch Crossface from Chris Benoit. This was carried over from Revenge, and I always thought this was a cool one, so it's nice to see it return in No Mercy. It feels so much more natural than the regular ground version to me, since most of the time Benoit took his opponent down to apply the crossface. It just feels right. Next pick on the list is the Unprettier from Christian. Still a really cool, out-of-the-box move that Christian would make his most well-known technique. Still an awful name, but it definitely deserves its spot on my list. Number 12 on my list is the Famouser. I don't know, I feel like this one is just quick, efficient, and unique. It's probably one of the only things I like about Billy Gunn in this game. It sure as hell ain't his shit-eating grin, that's for sure. Number 11 is the Olympic Slam from Kurt Angle. Before Angle had the ankle lock, he had just the Olympic Slam, but that was devastating enough to put most of his opponents down for the count. Once again, it's quick, effective, reusable. There are no negatives other than the lack of impact that other moves have on this list. It also gets bonus points for being a front special too, when most games after this made it a behind finisher only. Cracking the top 10, I gotta go with the Sweet Chin Music from HBK. Sure, Stevie Richards has his morality check super kick, but Aki knew that the Sweet Chin Music was more than just some super kick. It's in a league all on its own. It's a masterpiece. That's why it deserves the number 10 spot. Next on the list is the Falcon Arrow at 9. I don't know why I think this move is so cool, but it is. I think I like it more because Hardcore Holly, who I'm a fan of, uses this one. It's a unique spin on the traditional suplex, but the fact that it is an uncontrollable pin combo means it won't ascend past number 9 on my list. The Tombstone Piledriver is the number 8 pick for me. Only Kane has access to this powerful technique this time around, well, other than created wrestlers anyway. Still absolutely devastating. It just looks like no one's getting up after being hit with this finisher, and the fact that the pin is an optional thing makes this one even better than the last. Number 7 is the Pedigree by the Game Triple H. The Pedigree has always looked good in the Aki games, but I still feel like other games did it better. Still, I love the impact it has in No Mercy, and you can usually pull out 2 before your special meter runs out, so there's some bonus points there. Really good, but I feel other moves just deserve a higher spot. Next goes to the Bronco Buster from X-Pac. X-Pac has 2 great specials, one being the X Factor, and the one on this list being the Bronco Buster. It's just so insulting. I honestly would rather have my finisher taken than to be the victim of the Bronco Buster personally. I put this on the list and not the stink face because, simply put, it's not as gross as Rikishi's stink face. So there's that. My number 5 is from the Road Dogg. Another case of a wrestler with two great finishers here. The one I'm going with is the shake, rattle, and roll. It's funny, insulting to the opposition, cool, stylish, and can inflict bleeding, I'm pretty sure. Just a goofy special that does good damage and leaves your foe feeling like an idiot for being caught in it. This is where the list gets a little cheeky. This entry, I'm going to pull two here. My number 4 is both The Rock's Spine Buster and People's Elbow. It feels wrong to include one and not the other. The Spine Buster sets you up for the People's Elbow so perfectly, and I'd like to meet the man strong enough to kick out of this combo after a back and forth contest. Do I even need to say what the appeal is here? Number 3 is a similar story. I'm gonna go with two moves and two entrants here. The Hardy Boys have the Twist of Fate and Swanton Bomb, but we often see them using these moves as a combo. That's why both the Twist of Fate and Swanton Bomb makes this list as number 3. Once again, I ask you, who could possibly kick out of this combination? It doesn't have the theatrics of the People's Elbow, but I think that makes these moves more legit. For number 2, it's what my number 1 was in the last finisher ranking video, the Stone Cold Stunner. The most satisfying animation in the whole series, and if you're in charge of the match, you can hit up to 3 in a single special cycle. It's not usually needed as one is powerful enough to drop even the biggest of foes. It's just so much fun to pull off. That said, there is one I would put above the Stunner in this game. Number 1 has to go to the Worm, made famous by Scotty 2 Hotty. It's crazy it's even in this game, but it works so well. Knock your opponent down, choose your spot, and then start up the special taunt. You get the whole show here, and when it's done, you can personally drop the chop on the whelp at your feet. The impact of the chop is amazing, and I love this move so much since it has everything you'd want in a special in these games. It's only one of its kind. If you aren't a fan, well, I guess you ain't too cool. But in fact, maybe just a fool. That said though, thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to me, Bean O'Mac. Comment your favorite finishers from No Mercy down below. Do you agree with my picks? I'm sure number 1 may be controversial. Ring the notifications bell to be notified of content on every Aki Sunday. But above all else, please remember to have a nice day.